run in place. And then we're gonna do no push burpees. And then we're gonna do heel to booty kicks. Then we're gonna do knee taps, tapping each knee to each hand, but we're gonna be jumping when we do it. And then we're going to do the shortened scissor lunge pulses. And then we're going to do push burpees and then inchworms. I think I've done all of those with both of you. Let me push this back.
You never did burpees with me because I don't do them.
Oh, that's true. Well, you can do no push burpees. We'll do no push burpees.
All right, I'll try.
They're great. They're good stuff. So let me get some music going. Let me know if you can hear this. Joan, are you able to hear me from back here?
We can hear better, yeah.
Okay, good, good. I'll keep my voice raised as well. Just want to make sure y'all can see me. Okay. So go ahead and start running in place. And you're just gonna take a basic little run on the balls of the feet. Core is engaged. Shoulders are back, heart is lifted. Slight tuck to the chin. Just to get our heart rate up. Moving and grooving on this Wednesday morning.
The Wednesday groove.
Absolutely. And let's do, here we go. All right. All right, now we'll move on to our no push burpee. So for our no push burpee, we're gonna hinge at the hips. We're gonna walk our hands down. We're gonna come into a plank. We're gonna spring load the feet, pop the knees forward, the feet forward, and we're gonna jump up toward the ceiling. We're gonna come back down. We're gonna find a bend, hand movement, and then we're
Well, you're breaking up big time. I don't. Maybe the background music, but you're breaking up.
You gotta be kidding.
Sorry about that. How's that?
Yeah, now you're not. Your voice isn't breaking up. I think the background music was causing you to break up.
Gotcha. Let's do. You know what? Let's, instead of no push burpees, let's just do. We'll come down into a plank and we'll do shoulder taps. So we'll get a little core engagement. Make sure to grip the floor.
Are we supposed to start? Are we supposed to start?
Yeah. Yeah. If you get ready, are you there? Yeah. Perfect. Joan, are you still there?
Yep.
Awesome. I might need you to, once you get up here, I might need you to angle your phone downward so I can, yeah, while you're standing and while you're thinking. Keep breathing for your shoulder taps. Okay. All right, bring the knees to the ground. Come back up to stand. Hold this back here. Next up, we're gonna do heel to booty kicks. So we're gonna do those little run in place, but this time we're gonna flex the feet. We're gonna send our heels toward our glutes. Got moving. Get my timer going here. Move the ball of each foot. Let's pick up the speed a little bit. Inhale through the mouth, exhale through the nose. When we breathe out through our nose, we extract more oxygen from the air. We got 15 more seconds. Really keep that booty. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. And time. All right, next exercise, we're gonna do hip scissor. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come to a shortened lunge stance. Right foot in front, left foot in back. We'll come to the ball of the left foot. We'll bring a bend to both knees. And we're going to, as we rotate over to the right. Squeeze your left glute here. Uh-oh. Okay. Am I breaking up?
A little bit.
You were.
Okay, I think I'm gonna change my Wi-Fi. So
You're
keep
better
those
now.
going. I'm gonna quick, good. I'm gonna
You're
try
better
to,
now.
still, I think I need to change my Wi-Fi. This one's not reliable. Okay, here we go. All right, let's stop those. We'll switch it out. We'll bring the left foot forward, right foot back. Come to the ball of that right foot. Make sure you're on train tracks. So each foot is as wide as to the same hip it's coming from. We'll bend the knees. We'll tuck the tail, draw the belly in, and we'll rotate to the left. Engaging the legs to make sure the legs are scissoring together. Third of the way through. Just saying hello to those hip flexors, to that right glute, waking up the legs. Don't forget to breathe. We'll inhale through the nose here and exhale through the nose here. All right, and time. We'll come back and we'll do inchworms. So for the inchworm, what you're gonna do is stand up tall and straight. You're gonna hinge from the hips with a flat back. Bend the knees here if you need. And then we'll bring our weight into our hands and we'll walk forward into a plank. Tucking the tail, tailbone goes down, belly comes up. And then with the weight in the hands, get back.
You froze. Oh, we lost you.
There's so many people using Zoom, they pay.
I got you, Joan. I got you, but I don't have any Madeleine.
Nor do I.
We lost Madeleine.
Yeah, there's a picture of her up there, but it's, oh, now it's gone.
Yeah, I know. There was a.
As you are the host now. That's not.
Am I the host?
I don't know.
No, it says Matt.
I'm back. Sorry about that. I've used my personal hotspot, but I'm running out of.
You can't. You're breaking up terribly.
So let me quick. Hang on. All right. Can you hear me now? Am I better now?
Can hear you, but can't see you.
Oh, I see Andy.
I see Joan.
Let me see if I can get my video back.
Now we see. Now we see you. Now we see you.
Okay, perfect. So
You're
we
still
left off
breaking
on
up.
those. Still breaking up?
Yeah.
What if I turn the music off? Does that make a difference, or am I still breaking up?
I don't know. It's sort of. You're a little better.
Okay, sorry about that. All the technical difficulties with this current
Yes.
situation we've got.
Stand by. We're having technical difficulties.
Okay, well, let's move right back into our inchworms then. So we'll hinge from the hips, you can bend the knees if we need, and then we'll walk it out, strong arms. Once you get to your plank, press the earth away, round the upper back ever so slightly, and Take in the hands, back high, and then we'll rock the flat back. Inchworms. Lift it up. Down. Walk it back. Raise it up. See if I can here. Better option. Okay. So we'll go through that series one more time. We'll run in place. We're feeling warm now?
Yep.
That's what we want. Make sure that core is tight. Shoulders draw back. Almost there. Keep it moving. All right, so we'll come back down into our plank, and we'll take our feet about a little wider than hips width distance, and then we'll take those shoulder taps. Try and keep the hips as back as we can, so that this movement is included in the arms. Yeah. Now I might need you to move your phone down here in your plank. All right. Keep it moving. Keep it tapping. Almost there. And knees. Right hand. And we'll take our heel to booty kicks. And we'll start it now. Heel booty. Bring those feet up high. 3 seconds, please. You got this. Take the heels up as high as you can. Bring your knees up, hold your heels up, back. All right, and time. Remember those scissor kicks, or scissor hips rather. Bring the right foot forward, left foot back. We'll tuck the tail, tailbone goes down, belly comes up, and then we'll rotate to the right. Drawing those legs slightly together as you're moving, so you're squeezing those inner thighs. And don't forget to breathe. We're twisting ever so slightly from the belly button. In time, we'll switch it out. Right leg goes back, come into that shortened lunge stance. Tailbone down, belly up and in, and we'll twist as we squeeze the inner thighs together. Micro bend in that back knee. Both legs are working. Almost there. We got 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Our last round of inchworms. We'll hinge from the hips. Bring the hands to the floor. Walk it out to our plank. Tuck the tail. Hands in the hands. Walk it back. Bring it up. Inchworms. Belly is strong. Make sure the weight stays in the hands as you're walking back to get yourself a little upper body warm. Make sure to tie your paw. Straight spine. Back the tail. Right. Last one. Understand, grab yourself a sip of water. Get some good hydration going. Okay, nice job with the warm up, y'all. So, we're gonna do a little bit of core work and a little bit of upper back work and a little bit of some leg work for this little series. So we've got, I'll demo the exercise before we get started. The first exercise we're gonna do, we're gonna come into our plank position. Just break it out of the way. We're gonna come into our plank position with that tucked tail. So tailbone draws down, belly draws up and in. And we're going to come into a down dog shape. So for that, we're just gonna lift the hips high and then send our gaze in between our biceps. From here, we're gonna lift the right leg, and then we're gonna bring that right elbow, or that right knee to right elbow, and we're gonna send it back, and then we're gonna bring right elbow to left knee, and then send it back. We're gonna do this for 45 seconds, alternating which elbow you go toward. We're gonna do that on the right and the left. After that, we're either going to come from a plank all the way down to our belly, or we can bring our knees to the ground and then bring ourselves all the way to our belly. From there, we'll flip the tops of the feet, and then we'll draw the shoulder blades together. We'll lift, lower it down, press up through knees or through plank, and then we'll do it again. So we'll bring it down, all the way to the belly, tops of the feet pressed, draw the shoulder blades together. After that one, we're gonna do oblique side crunches. So we're gonna come to sitting on our knees, on top of our toes. We're gonna bring our knees wide. We're gonna sit on our heels. We're gonna bring our arms overhead, and then we're gonna crunch to the right, slowly, and then crunch to the left. And then the last exercise is going to be, we're gonna come to, we'll start with our left knee. We're gonna come to the left hand, and we're gonna straighten the right leg. So the weight's gonna be in this left hand, and then we're gonna just do some leg kicks. We're gonna squeeze the glute here and kick it up. And then of course we're gonna switch over and do it on the other side. So that is for this series. All right, so let's get it started. We're gonna come into our plank position, or we're all just gonna meet in a down dog. Down dog would be fine too. So we'll come into our down dog shape, spreading our fingers wide, pressing down to our pad and our middle finger pad. So we're in our down dog. We're gonna engage the belly, hollow it out, inhale. Lift the right leg high toward the ceiling. And then Exhale, draw that right knee to right elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. And Joan, I can't maybe angle your phone.
I just assumed just not have you see me.
Well, I just want to make sure that you're doing it correctly. So
I'm fine. I know how to do this one.
okay. So we'll keep it moving. We got about 30 seconds left. Leg lift. Exhale. Left elbow. Exhale, right elbow. Inhale, lift. Keep it going. 2 and 1. Bring the knees. Find a quick child's pose. Before the heels. And then we'll rise back up into a tabletop. Tuck our toes under. Find ourselves in our down dog shape again. And start. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, left knee lift. Inhale, extend. Left knee, right elbow. Good breath. Good breath. Good breath. Keep it moving. 5, 3, 2, and lift you down. Knees to the floor. Big toes come together to touch. Send your glutes towards your heels. Reach your arms out long. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. Seal your lips. Inhale through the nose. And with an exhale, press into your hands, rise up to a tabletop shape. And then come to your heels. All right, so we're gonna come back into our tabletop. And then we're gonna come into that belly lying down shape. So remember, it's belly, press the tops of the feet to the floor, draw the shoulder blades together, lift the heart. Lower it down, press back up to your tabletop or your plank. And we're gonna start in 3, 2, 1. Lower it down, elbows hug in, body, press the tops of the feet. Lift the heart, draw the shoulder blades together. Over to the belly. Laying through tabletop. Lower it back down. Lift the heart. Exhale, release. Tuck the toes on tabletop. Over to the belly. So the feet can't draw the shoulder blades together. Lower it down. Keep the tabletop. Round. Second to squeeze. Press up. And time. All right. So next up, we've got our alternating oblique side crunches. So remember, we'll bring the knees a little bit wider than hips width. Thumbs under. We'll sit on the heels. We're gonna draw our belly up and in. We're gonna reach the arms overhead. Bringing in bend of the elbow. Crunch right. Lifting out of this left side body. Center. Lift and crunch left. Center. Crunch. Center. Crunch. Center. Crunch. Center. Crunch. Center. Lifting as you're squeezing and crunching. Good breath. Exhale as you crunch. Inhale as you come to center. Inhale, expand. Exhale, contract. And seconds more to go. 3, 2, and 1. All right, counting back to, what are we doing next? Okay, so we'll do our side leg lifts right. So to come into this, what I like to do is I first start in a tabletop. And then what I like to do is rotate this left leg back behind so it's parallel with the short edge of the mat if you have a mat or an air mattress. And then this right leg out long. So we're in a sort of diagonal with a little break right at the hip. We'll find that hand placement. And I'll get the timer going. And in 3, 2, 1, you're gonna lift that right leg. We're gonna flex the toes toward the face and squeeze. Make sure that your weight is even between your arm and your leg. And if you like, you can tuck the left toes under to give yourself a little more support. We're a third of the way through. Squeeze that glute, flex those toes.
Fuck.
We have 10 seconds. 5, 4, really lift. 3, 2, 1. Bring that right knee down. Another good way to start is just sitting on your knees as is, and then leaning over to the right, coming onto that right hand, finding that tiger paw, and we'll put those right toes under, extend that left leg long, and we'll start in 3, 2, 1. Flex the toes of that left leg, squeeze that left glute, and up high. You might notice one side feels a little different than the other. That's normal. Work your way through. Keep it going. Squeeze that glute, flex those toes toward the face. I'm almost there. Just 20 seconds left. Keep it going. 15 seconds. You got this. 10 seconds to go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come to the knees. We'll get ready to do that series 2 more times.
Oh yeah, sure.
Right.
Easy for you to say.
Well, you know, I gotta give you your money's worth. A nice good workout in. Okay, so we will move into our down dog shape. Pause and have a little breather and maybe a sip of water.
Yeah, I'm gonna sip.
Because I want this to be hard, but I don't want it to be torture. I want you to.
You're right on the line.
That's what we want to go to our edge, but we don't want to leap off of our edge. So.
Okay. Looking down at the abyss.
What'd you say, John?
I might have lipped off the edge, but I've done some modifications, like using 2 hands on the last one and whatever.
Yeah, I did too.
That's exactly what I want you to do. Everything is adaptable, and so long as you can do it with good form, really 100%. I'm such a huge advocate of that. So good on you. Okay, so we will get our first one set up. We're going to go into our down dog shape. So we'll send the hips high, hollowing out the belly. Turn right leg high. We'll exhale, right knee. Inhale, lift. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. And you can slow it down to make sure you're moving through it with squeeze. Now you're really going.
Wait a minute. Had you started?
What's that?
Hadn't you already started?
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Okay, because I I've been doing it for a while here.
Don't worry, Andy. I won't make
I
you.
want credit. I want credit.
Oh yeah, you get full credit. You get extra credit.
I don't want extra. I just want credit for getting it done.
Fair enough. 5 seconds to go. 3 and 1. Come down. I'll reset the timer. Let's come back into our down dog shape. Sending the hips high. 3, 2. The left leg high. Feel the left elbow. We're a third of the way through. Everything is and 1. Beautiful. Bring the big toes together to touch. Send the glutes, heels, reach the arms forward. Have a quick toes. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. Feel your lips. Inhale. Feel your nose. And we'll rise up to our tabletop shape. We'll get ready to do our belly lowers and then cobra lifts, drawing the shoulder blades together. In 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Press up for tabletop. Exhale, lower it down. We'll plant the top of the feet. Heart. Lower it down. Press up. Lift the chest. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, press up through plank or tabletop. Exhale, belly.
Oh, fuck.
All right. Up to plank or tabletop. Come to plank. Go up. Glutes sit on the heels with the toes planted under, and we'll work on those oblique side crunches. Okay, so resetting, and we'll bring the arms up with a slight bend at the elbows. Starting now, we'll arc to the right, center inhale, exhale, arc left. Exhale, lift out of that left side body. Exhale, lift out of the right side body. Beautiful. Use your breath to inspire the movement. Breath is so important here. Andy, make sure that you're not arching your back. I want you to straighten that back. And then the movement, side body.
All right.
That looks better. Awesome. Time. And so now we're going to do those leg lifts. So we'll come into a sort of tabletop position. We'll half table. We'll lean over to the left, tiger pawing the mat with our left hand, straightening the right leg. And we'll start our leg lifts right now. Flex the right toes toward the face. Squeeze that right glute. Awesome. Core is engaged here. Left toes are tucking under if that gives you more balance support. We're more than a third of the way through. Squeeze that right glute. 15 seconds to go. Keep it moving, tiny pulses. Lift the leg a little higher if you can. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on to the right knee. We'll switch it off and do it on the other side. Tiger pawing the floor or mat with our right hand. Straightening out the left leg. Tucking the right toes under. We'll start in 3, 2, 1. Lift that left leg. That left glute. Imagine you're trying to push your heel away from you. Kicking that heel back, really drawing those toes toward you. We got 25 seconds to go. Keep it up. "15 seconds. Whew, I'm feeling the burn with this one. Less than 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Take a little water break. Hydrated. You guys are doing great. We just have one more round of these, and then you can settle down and do a little bit of stretching.
I'm going to watch you and Andy do it.
I can't do these for more than about 10 seconds and I'm done.
Oh, you can do it. Great. What are you talking about?
What, those downward dog legless?
Oh, yeah. I think you can definitely do that from a plank as well. You can do alternating elbow to knee. The down dog is just my little yoga flair because I really love that.
All right, I think I'll try that one this time.
Yeah, you can definitely do it from a plank, just making sure that your belly is drawing up and in and your tailbone is drawing down. So down tailbone, up belly, and that's your strong, safe plank position. So we'll get ready for these. Your choice on whether or not you want to stay in a plank and opposite elbow. Just when you're coming forward, make sure you bend and then straighten it as you come back. So that's the only key, just straighten that leg as you alternate elbow or knee to elbow. All right, let's get moving in 3, 2, 1. Plank or down dog, lift that right leg. Exhale, right elbow. Inhale, straighten. Inhale, right knee. Nose. Okay. Really. We got 20 seconds left. Keep moving. 10 seconds. 5, 4.
Oh, give me a break.
Give you a little break. Send your hips toward your heels. Extend your arms. Inhale. Exhale, press back up. Inhale, set up your plank or your down dog. Exhale through the mouth. Feel the lips. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee. Seconds left. Exhale. There. Keep it up. This is your last round of this exercise. oblique side crunches. Our last one of these. Oh, I'm sorry. We have to do our belly lower cobra pulls first. So we'll come into our plank or our tabletop. Starting 3, 2, 1. Lower everything down, elbows hug in. Press it. Press it. Table pop. Lower it down to the belly. Inhale. Lower it down. Draw the shoulders. Exhale, lower. Lower. Exhale, press. Backward plank. And now we'll get ready for oblique side crunches. Tucking the toes under, sitting on the heels, making sure our back is straight. So we're not curving. We really want to draw the tailbone down and draw the belly up and in. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Hands overhead. Lean to the right, crunch. Center. Exhale, lean to the left, crunch. And lift as you're crunching. Feel the nose. Yeah. Left. And time. All right, now we have our last set of exercises on each side. So we'll come on to the knees and then we'll lean over to the left. Right leg goes straight. Left toes stay planted under. And we'll lift it up in 1, 2, 3. Keep it going. Squeeze that right glute. Flex the right toes toward the face. Awesome, awesome. We're a third of the way through. Just keep that right glute squeezing. See if you can lift it up a little bit higher. 20 seconds left. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. Engage that core. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down to the knees. We'll switch it off to the other side. Tiger paw the mat. Tuck the right toe under. Extend that left leg. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Lift that leg. Squeeze that glute. Engage that core. Belly is tight. Draw the shoulders back if you can. Third of the way through. Keep it going. 25 seconds. You got this. Fifteen seconds. Final push. This is your last big exercise. Make it count. Finish strong. And 5, 4, 3, and 1. Nice work, you guys. Woohoo! Right. Grab yourself some water. How you feeling?
Beat.
Definitely feeling that in the legs.
Feel it all over.
A little rest before I do my 100 bridge lifts. Okay, so let's go ahead. Hamstring stretch. For we're going to straighten both legs out in front of us, coming down to feet. And then we'll lean forward and scooch the tushy back so that we're right on the tips of our pelvis. They call that the ischial tuberosity, or we all in yoga call it the sits bones. So we're going to bend our right knee, and we're going to place the sole of our right foot inside our left thigh. Instead of bringing it out to the side, we're going to have it come straight forward in front of us.
Wait a minute. The right leg goes underneath the left thigh.
Sole of the right foot is going to press into the inner right thigh, or the inner left thigh.
Okay, got it.
And you're going to flex the left toes toward your face. We're going to reach the arms overhead. We're going to hollow out the belly. And we're going to pretend there's a string pulling our heart forward as we fold over this straight leg.
Oh, yeah.
Reach for the calf, the shin, the ankle, maybe even the bottom of the foot. Just hold on to something gently. And then we're going to inhale, draw the shoulders back, and gently guide the heart forward. Imagine pulling your femur head of your left leg into the hip socket and drawing the shoulders back. Take a deep breath in here. And then exhale. See if you can fold a little more far forward. Keep flexing the toes of the left foot, but we're not pulling or grasping at anything. It's all just a gentle coaxing. Inhale here. Exhale here, really pressing that left leg into the ground. Feel the back of the leg fire up. Inhale. Exhale, release the engagement of that leg. Let it soften. Release your hold on your leg and just hold there for a couple of breaths. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. One more deep inhale. One more full exhale. Walk your hands back under your shoulders. Gently press yourself up to a seat. We're going to extend the right leg long out in front of us. Check in with the sits bones again. If they started to slide forward and untuck them so you're right on the tips of that pelvis. And then we'll bend the left knee and we'll place the sole of the foot inside the inner right thigh. Can you guys hear me? It looks like my connection's unstable again. Let's see if I can
It
fix
was
that.
for a second. I think you're better.
Good.
I think you're okay now.
Okay, perfect. So does everybody have their left sole of foot inside the right thigh?
I do.
Perfect. So from here, we'll inhale the arms overhead. And then we'll exhale, imagine a string is pulling our heart forward. And then we'll reach for the calf, the shin, the ankle, or the bottom of the foot. Hold on to that, and then we'll draw our shoulders back. So we have a gentle coaxing forward of the heart, the engagement of the shoulders. Inhale here. Flex the right toes toward your face. And exhale, begin to fold forward. Inhale, draw those shoulders back, coax that heart forward. And exhale, press the right leg into the floor. And then draw the femur head into the right hip socket. So you're gently coaxing that leg toward you, using a little bit of traction with the arms on the leg. And we'll press the whole back of the leg into the floor. We'll feel everything fire up a little bit, not squeezing intensely, just gently waking it up and engaging it. Inhale here, and exhale here. Take one more deep breath in. And exhale, release the grip of your leg and let everything soften as you're folding forward. Releasing the back of your neck. Releasing the engagement of your belly and just simply rest here. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through the nose. One more deep breath in. And one more full breath out. One more last breath in. And last full breath out. Walk your hands back under the shoulders and press yourself up into a seat. Straighten both legs out in front of us. Here we'll bend both knees, place the soles of the feet on the floor. And we'll round the spine, lowering it all the way down onto our backs. And our next move, we're going to draw the right knee into the chest. Here, straighten your left leg and then flex the right toes of the right, or flex the toes of the right foot. Hold onto our shin with the right arm. And then we're gonna place our left hand down by our side, and then we're gonna hook our right knee open to the right with the hand on top of the shin. So the leg starts to lower toward the earth. It doesn't have to ground. It's just an opening of that adductor muscle and a gentle squeezing of that right hip flexor. Inhale here. Exhale, draw that knee back toward the chest. Switch your grip, so your right hand is gripping the top of your left hand is gripping the top of your right shin. Release your right arm down by your side. Press your hand into the floor. And then scoot your hips over to the right about an inch or two. Once you're there, cross that right knee across the body, sending it toward the floor. And then straighten out your right arm. And then bring your gaze over to the right. So you're in a supine spinal twist here. Just as needed, I like to scooch my left shoulder under so that I can plant both of my shoulders. Inhale here. And exhale here. See if you can't let everything soften into this twisted shape. Maybe close down the eyes. And then start to notice where you feel sensation in your body.
What's the right leg supposed to be doing? Is it straight or is it bent?
It's bent, but you can straighten it if you like, if you have that.
Okay, all right.
Leg underneath, I want you to straighten that out as well.
Well, I have a left leg bent in. I'm holding it with my left hand.
Oh, well, in that case, left leg bent, right leg straight.
Yeah. Isn't that what you're supposed to be doing?
So you have both of your knees together. I want you to have one leg straight and then one knee across. But honestly, the twist that you're in right now is good too. It's just a slightly different variation.
Okay. All right.
But you can stay there. That's no problem. We'll take one more deep breath in here. Exhale. We'll begin to unwind the twist, drawing both knees into the chest. And we'll take a couple sacrum circles in one direction. So we're circling the knees. And then we'll take them in the other direction. And then we'll plant both feet on the ground. And then, Andy, if you did so on the other side, you can keep both knees planted. You can keep your right foot planted as you draw your left knee into the chest.
Okay.
I'm going to straighten my right leg because that's what I did on the other side.
Okay.
Your right knee drawing in, flex the
Left
toes.
knee.
Oh, left knee, yeah. Oh, it's a yoga teacher.
Yeah, you're just trying to confuse us.
Yeah, I'm just trying to keep you on your toes.
Yeah, something like that.
I'm just a trickster. All right, so left knee draws in, and then we'll bring our left hand on top of our left shin. We'll plant our right hand down by our side, and then we'll begin to open the left knee, letting it drop down toward the ground. Just getting a stretch of that left adductor muscle group, and a little contraction of that left hip flexor as well. We'll inhale through the nose here. You can open mouth, exhale. One more breath in. And with an exhale, we'll draw that left knee back to center. We'll grip the left shin with the right hand, and then we'll place the left hand down onto the mat. And then we'll lift our hips over to the left about an inch or two, very small movement. And then with an exhale, we'll begin to draw that left knee across the body over to the left. Andy, you can bring both knees together and drop them over. Sorry, to the right.
To the right.
To the right. Oh, I'm really mixing up my rights and lefts today. Thanks for bearing with me, guys.
All right, and still holding on to with the right hand on the left shin, right?
Yeah, exactly. Once you're crossed over here, once your right knee is across the body, begin to take your gaze over to the left and scoot your shoulders under you until they plant. And then you can keep that right hand either on the shin, or you can bring it to the knee or right on top of the thigh. And it's just a little bit of gentle weight on top of the leg. You're not pulling it, you're just resting your arm on it to help gravity along. And once we're here, we'll take a few deep breaths in through the nose and out through the nose. See if you can let everything soften. Surrender to gravity. Noticing where you're feeling sensation in your body. Just being mindful of what's going on in this very moment right now. Take another deep breath in. And a full breath out. On your next inhale, unwind the twist. Draw both knees into the chest. We'll make a couple circles with the knees once again, taking them in one direction, and then we'll take them the other way. And then we can plant both feet on the ground, roll off onto our side, pressing it up into a seat. And that's your workout for today, guys. How are you feeling, Joan?
I'm fine. A little tired, but that's good.
Do you need an EMS?
Pardon, Andy?
Do you need the EMT?
Oh,
Of course. Do you?
Yeah. That downward dog leg lift, I think, just about killed me.
I guess you got to come to my yoga class more often. Get those.
Yeah, I know. I just can't get into yoga, but I know that's what we're doing.
Yeah, I'm bringing elements of yoga into the workout.
Yeah,
and
well, that's fine. I actually enjoy it.
okay.
All right. Thanks, guys.
thanks.
Good to see
Bye.
you.
Have a good rest of the day.
Yep, all of you. Bye.
Bye.